Hey, before your Q3 call, I've got the campaign brief ready, built from last quarter's data and the competitive landscape.
Great. Did you include the differentiation angle the CMO asked for?
Already in there. 3 angles no competitors using right now. Just need your approval.
Approved. Thanks. Oh, agents, where would we be without you?
Somewhere with a lot more tabs open.
Create your first Monday agent in minutes at monday.com.
From the mountains to the sea to across the drag universe, this is The Rumor Mill.
I feel like I would like to fuck Adam Salandra's brains out. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Welcome to the Rumor Mill for August 3rd, 2027. My name is Joe Batance, and I am joined not only by the world's greatest chat room, but my podcasting husband. And I will tell you this actually comes up in the voicemails. There's somebody who has an important question about our marriage and our relationship and our love. But before we do that,
I'm the top.
do you think would we be verse, or would you be the top?
We'd be lazy sides. Let's be real.
Honestly, I'd be very into that. Like, honestly, and this is why I kind of feel like whatever with Argentino. Because I would be like, you know what, Nathan? We're open.
Yeah.
Like, maybe we beat off together, but you go do your thing.
Yeah, that's fun.
But you go get fucked and fuck some other people. I don't want to deal with that, you know?
Yeah, I'm not into side shaming. I'm all for some side action every now and then.
In fact, I'm so on the side, I'm on another continent. And I've even given my blessing to this Argentino.
And I thank you.
Does he know I gave my blessing?
Yeah, he loves you.
Oh,
He's
good.
like, oh, he's such. After that one chat you guys had, he's like, oh, he's such a great guy. He's so good at conversation.
That
like, okay.
that
Well,
I
it's like,
am
well.
actually. And speaking of, I actually want to start. You know, Nathan, did you listen to the announcement that came out today about the schedule and all that, but also with the big
Yes.
announcement that Robert Mata, and I will be starting. In fact, I don't think Robert knows this, but probably coming up this Monday, we'll record our first episode of
He should know that.
All Stars 1, a redux.
That's exciting.
Because
who did the first All Stars
with
one?
me
you?
and Evan Ayers, but it was Evan's very first time on the air. Like in the middle of All Stars 1 is when he had to go and it was supposed to be him on All Stars 1 and Taylor doing All Star season 10, and then Taylor had to go and get cancer. So Evan
guy.
had to jump in and do season 10 as well. But All Stars 1, I don't think I gave it maybe I haven't listened in a long time, you know, but I don't think All Stars 1 got the correct treatment that it deserves. So Robert and I are going to be redoing All Stars 1 Redux. And here's the great thing. It might be the first Redux that I have where I have all the original script, all my original notes, everything. So
Oh, that's good.
I don't have to do a lot of work. Besides watch the 45-minute episodes, I don't really have
And
to
the
do that much.
Untucked, right?
And the Untucked. Oh, speaking of, I don't know if Nami Harder, I know he's a Patreon supporter, but I don't know if he actually actively listens. So Nami Harder, if you're there, can you get me access to the Untucked? I don't think I own all the Untucked. I think I only bought like one episode. So I'm going to need all the Untucked episodes. The one good one. I think I'm going to need all the Untucked episodes. I should look, but not now. Not on the air. But
That'd be really fun.
I'm going to do something right now that I rarely do. I think Robert and I have been talking about All Stars 1 for a few weeks. But I played it close to the vest. I'm not even sure if I told you, Nathan, did I?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I played it close to the vest. But I am going to do something very unusual about a show that I think is going to require the audience to get involved to make happen. And Nathan, I think you know what I'm talking about here. Earlier this week, I got a random ass text message from one Christian Ochoa, favorite podcaster of Matt. Matt's favorite podcaster, Christian Ochoa, and he was like, "Duh, I think Nathan and I should do Global All Stars. It's so good." Now, in my brain, I was thinking,
You mean Down Under versus the World?
oh, that was called? Oh, Down Under versus the World. And in my brain, I was thinking, I'm going to put Nathan in a really uncomfortable position, and I'm going to have Christian ask him so he can have to say no, right? So I put him in a group thread, and I say, Nathan, Christian has a proposition for you. And Nathan's already a dick. He's like, I'm listening. Me, I could feel the Nathan bitterness right there, right? And then Christian.
Well, it's not usual for me to listen to anything with Christian Ochoa.
Yeah,
so
true.
it was,
Good point.
You know,
so Nathan, I mean, I will say Christian pitched his idea, and Nathan was like, sure. But then the usual Christian Ochoa nonsense happened where he has this idea. I said, I gave my blessing. I said, I put it on the air. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's heard a word from him since.
And that's kind of why I said, yeah, sure, let's do it, because I knew it would never happen. But, actually, I don't know if I knew it would never happen. I think I'd actually be keen to do an episode.
Yeah.
I was open to doing an episode. But now I don't even know if I want to watch that show. Because I watched the first episode and I was like, oh, it's good. Well, Trickery. Have you heard about the Trickery?
No, what's the Trickery?
Well, Raven entered the workroom and everyone was like, oh, what is this, some sort of a trick? And they're like, nope, not a trick. She's competing. And so she competed in the first episode, didn't win. And she's like, oh my God, this has lit the fire under me to really perform well. And everyone's like, are you sure this isn't a trick? And she said, nope, not a trick. And then at the start of the next episode, they're like, guess who the guest judge will be this week? And everyone's like, who? And Michelle's like, it's someone in this room. And they're like, what? Like a cameraman? And then she goes, it's Raven. And so Raven's just like the guest judge for one episode. And she's no longer competing. It's like, oh.
I mean, honestly, it's for the best.
I don't know if it is, because that's the only reason I was interested in this show. It wasn't for Michelle Visage. I was like, oh my God, Raven competing, that could be really good.
What about Reese Nicholson?
Yeah, he's up there as one of the reasons why I want to watch, sure.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, I don't even want to watch it. Maybe Christian and I can just...
You know what maybe you guys should do is wait, pretend you're not recapping it, right? Pretend you're not recapping it.
Sure.
Would you just watch it just to watch it?
Yeah, but it's not like, oh my God, it came out, I need to watch it today.
Yeah.
It'll be like, whatever happened to that show, I'll catch up.
What if the season ends and you guys just do a 1-episode special talking about the season?
Okay, let's do that.
I think that's the best idea.
That's a low barrier commitment. Sure.
And I can force Christian to show up to 1 episode.
See, but that's the thing. So then if I do a show with Christian, I'm going to be so fake and pretend to be nice and pretend that I like him.
Pretend he's me.
And yeah, let's see.
Okay,
or you'll just piss me off straight away. And will anyone listen?
God, if I had the energy, like if I was 30 years younger and more bitter than I am now, I would on purpose watch the show and do it with you and never tell him.
Oh, should we?
No, I'm not watching that show. No, I'm not watching that show. All right. Okay, so that's now. Why don't we do this? We don't really have any celebrity stories, but I do have some things to talk about. Show rumors. You know, now this is becoming the rumors about Afterthought Media. You know,
that's fun. I like.
I'm sure
that.
people like that. You know what? Maybe that's what it should be. It should just be like the latest cheeseman from Afterthought Media.
Yeah, just talking shit.
Yeah. So we'll do that right after this. Oh, I can't press the right buttons anymore.
This Monday.com ad was created by a team of people and AI agents. Reese, our content agent, wrote the copy based on our best practices, like mentioning Monday.com 3 times. That was the second. Johnny, our coordination agent, built the timeline and kept everyone aligned. Olivia, our human creative director, stayed in the loop. Because agents are great, but they don't always know when a joke lands. She had one note: tell listeners it only takes minutes to build an agent. So, minutes. Create your own AI agent today on Monday.com.
You might need MIDI if you ever hairsprayed your bangs into a waterfall, layered slouch socks, tied a scrunchie to the bottom corner of your t-shirt, or tried to go for a run with a CD player. If this took you down memory lane, you might need MIDI. Perimenopause can start 10 years before you actually go through menopause. So for some women, that can be as early as 35. Nobody ever told you that? Well, nobody told us either. That's why we built MIDI. If you're experiencing symptoms like night sweats, weight gain, or just generally don't feel like yourself anymore, you may be in perimenopause. But here's some good news. With the right care, these symptoms are treatable. Book a virtual visit with a menopause specialist at MIDI. Visit joinmidi.com to schedule with an expert who gets it. Specialist-led care, virtual visits, insurance eligible. Midlife needs MIDI. Results may vary. Medications prescribed only if clinically appropriate based on a consultation with a clinician. Insurance coverage varies. Check with your plan for coverage.
At DSW, we ask the important questions, like, what shoes are you going to wear? Whether you're prepping for wedding season, festival season, or just planning the ultimate vacay, the right shoes can make or break an RSVP. So own the moment. You've got big plans, and we've got just the shoes. At the perfect price, of course. Get ready to get ready with Designer Shoe Warehouse. Head to your DSW store or DSW.com today and let us surprise you.
And we are back. Okay, so I do have one piece of celebrity news.
Yes.
So why don't we do that now? And I want to get your opinion. I'm going to be as objective as possible, and I want to get your opinion. You maybe even heard about this. I'm sure it was on. Are you on the Reddits lately?
Not a lot.
Okay. I don't know if you saw this, but they announced the who will be playing Mary, Todd Lincoln, in the tour, the national tour of Oh Mary. And for the first half, it's going to be RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 2 winner, Alaska Thunderfuck.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get your opinion on this.
I think she'll be great. I feel like that role, like, I don't want to say it's easy, but it's easy to sort of put a bit of your own persona onto it, which sort of takes the pressure off of actually acting and embodying a character. I feel like Alaska could just do Alaska as Mary Todd Lincoln. So I feel like she'll be successful. I don't know if she's a huge draw card for like mainstream audiences, but I also don't think they're going because of a person. Like on Broadway, I think Oh Mary's selling right now because of who's in it, like Maya Rudolph, blah, blah, blah. But I think for the touring Oh Mary, it doesn't matter as much. What do you think?
So this might surprise people. I like Alaska. She's my top 5 drag race queens, if I'm being honest with you. And my number 1 probably Tammy Brown. Alaska might be number 2, I'll be honest with you.
Ooh.
Not sure. I really like Alaska and the drag she does. I think it's very clever. I think she's very funny. And I do think she'll be good in the role. My thing is, though, if I'm Joe Q theater goer, am I going to pay upwards of $180 a ticket to go see Alaska Thunderfuck?
But you're seeing Oh Mary.
I really do think it's about who's in the role.
I don't know. I think it, yeah, as I said, I think it is on Broadway now, but like when Cola Scola started it, they weren't a huge name. Yeah, but
that, you see, I guess I'm thinking about Los Angeles. The theater where they're doing Oh Mary is small.
It's big? Oh, it's small.
No, in New York. In Los Angeles, it's probably the second biggest theater in Southern California. It's huge. And they're here for like every other stop, they're here for like 5 days to a week. They're in LA a little over a month.
But there's a lot of gays in LA.
I don't know they have that many gays that are willing to, and not only that can afford and are willing to afford, again, anywhere to $75 to $180 a ticket to go see Alaska in a 90-minute play.
That's the problem with theater these days in general.
But that's the thing is, if it was, Look, I hate to say this because it's going to sound really snotty, right? But I think that there's a difference between New York and Los Angeles, okay? And look, I think Alaska's great she's going to be in like Vegas. She's going to be in Seattle. She's going to be in San Diego. Yeah, it's great. I feel like Los Angeles should have been a bigger name. I really
Like
do.
a Maya Rudolph?
I was thinking, you know who I would love to see as Mary?
Who?
Lives in Los Angeles. Jennifer Coolidge.
Evil John? Oh, that's much better.
Do you imagine Jennifer Coolidge here for a month doing...
I'd fly out for that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great.
That's why
great.
I'm like, no, look, who knows? Maybe they approach. We don't know what the process was in choosing these people, but I do feel they could have found somebody that I would be like, oh, yes, of course. I want to see that. And I can't tell you why I like Alaska as a drag queen more than I like Jinx Monsoon. And I would still go, oh, Jinx Monsoon, brilliant. Yes, of course, I would go pay to see that, right? But Alaska, I just don't have that desire.
Do you think it's because she's not proven herself in that way that Jinx has?
Perhaps.
Like, if the
Perhaps.
reviews come out and she's phenomenal, would you
Yeah.
change your mind?
Yeah, but
I still think you should go see it.
I don't know. And I was telling
Why are you such a grump?
I was telling John Paul about it too, and he was like, "Yeah, I saw that." And then he was talking to people in the office, and he works in show business, and they were
Yep.
like, "Yeah, we don't know if we want to go see it now." So a lot of people are having this reaction. It's a weird choice. It's a weird choice. And what's funny is I said, like, I do think Jinx will do well in Seattle, but it's in Seattle for 5 days, you know. But is she going to do well in Las Vegas? Is she going to do well in I was looking at the dates. I can't remember what they were, but is she going to do well in Chicago? Is she going to do well? Again, she's only there for a few days. I don't know how big those theaters are, so maybe it's fine there. But I don't know. That was a weird... It's a weird casting decision, especially for Los Angeles.
I still think the show itself will carry some hype.
Maybe. Anyway, so that's our celebrity news for now.
Break a leg, Alaska.
Bye. That's what we're going to hear before. I don't know. A lot of these drag queens, they start these shows and they never make it. The gays can't finish things. I just saw Boy George quit Jesus Christ Superstar.
Well,
By the way,
wouldn't he have been forced to quit? I didn't read the story, but like,
I don't know, because here's the deal. I read about this show that they're doing in London. They're going to do, which is smart, they're doing a bunch of stunt casting.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to have a rotating Herod. Boy just going to play Herod. Guys, if you guys don't know Jesus Christ Superstar, he's in the show for one song. And it's not like, oh, he's in the show in the back. No, he's not even on stage. He's on stage. He sings one song and then he's out. You never see him again. Like, that's all you do. And so how could Boy George not pull off the one song?
no, I think there's like legal pressure for him to not be in it because he's like
Because he's
allegedly
like-
assaulted people and things. Like, I don't think it's stamina.
Oh, okay.
Again, I haven't read the
Look.
article, but that was my assumption.
If that's the case, then karma, chameleon. You have to go. You have to go. Okay. Now, Nathan, you were telling me a story. Oh, wait. Are you not telling me this story in the air now?
Is it the one that I said I don't want to talk about on air?
Oh, I wrote it down as a note to talk about on air. Okay, no, we won't talk about that on the air. It was about a piece of art that Nathan doesn't like. Am I wrong?
Yeah, it was
A piece
Spirited
of art that
Away.
you didn't like. Okay. The other thing we're going to talk about here is right after literally an hour or two after we recorded the Rumor Mill last week, I went to a dinner party, which I think I even mentioned on the show. I'm going to a dinner party. And when I was at the dinner party, I was talking to the host, the person who lived in the house. And I know I've seen them once a year. I have some friends who come out. They live in Greece. They come out to California once a year, and they stay at the husband's sister's house. And so I've met them every year when they come out, and she has 2 sons. I've seen them every year, and they're both college age, but one of them wasn't there. So I said, "Oh, where's Jackson?" And she was like, "Oh, he's away at school. He's abroad at school. And I go, oh, you don't say. I said, where in Australia? And she goes, you probably never heard of it. It's about 40 miles. I don't know what direction out of Sydney, called Wollongong. And I go, you are fucking joking. She goes, why? My co-host is from Wollongong. And she's like, oh my God, that's so crazy. I go even crazier. His mom's the Lord Mayor. And she's like, what? And I go, yeah, I'm going to have Nathan have Jackson meet the Lord Mayor. So we FaceTimed you, and in a shocking turn of events, you answered. And
It's not shocking.
And you saw everyone at the party. Were you able to see them?
Yeah, they seemed like a fun bunch.
Yeah, they were a fun bunch. Shannon was there.
And Shannon was there.
Yeah.
I hadn't actually seen Shannon visually before.
Oh, really?
And so I was like, oh, that's Shannon, little pocket rocket.
Yeah. And they all said hi to Nathan. And and so then I connected you and Jackson. And we connected via message. And then the messages stopped. So I figured, which usually happens, one of the other people says, let's take this offline so Joe is not annoyed by our messages. And I figured that's what happened. Then I messaged you. Neither one of you has written to the other.
I know, but it's only been like 3 days. And so, like...
I'm going to start it off again so it's not awkward. Let me do it right now.
You said it on Monday. I mean, yeah, okay, so it's Saturday, so it's longer than 3 days. But I've spoken to Mum since. I'm like, oh, do you want to meet this kid? And she was like, yeah, great. Like, let's set it up. I've got a fun time in my diary, blah, blah, blah. So, like, I haven't chased that because she's been busy.
I'm going to send a message right now to our group
Oh, no, I
thread.
can see the dots.
Hey, how long are you in...
Yeah, he's going to be here for months, right? Oh, I hope he's not leaving, like, next week.
Yeah, I know. We put, hey, Jackson, what if he thinks I'm asking you? What if he's not too bright?
Also, it won't be that exciting. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, no, I don't care.
It's a little exciting. He'll meet the mayor. She can show the office.
I don't care if it's exciting to you or to him. It's exciting to me.
Oh, okay, because you're, connecting people across the globe.
Love it. I love when I connect people across the globe, you know?
Okay, let's see if Jackson responds. You keep an eye on that.
Well, it's kind of early.
I'm more than happy to set it up. I'm happy to meet him. I think everyone should come to Wollongong. I love Wollongong.
Meet the Lord Mayor.
Yeah.
I want her to wear the sash and the
robes and the chains.
And the top hat and the monocle.
No monocle or top hat.
Why not?
But she doesn't have that, but she's got chains.
No, I would get it for
chains. Her. Okay. She loves saying that she's the Lord Mayor because...
I love saying she's the Lord Mayor.
Yeah, only like 6 councils in New South Wales or something like that have a Lord Mayor because you need to, I don't know, have a cathedral big enough for a bishop in it or some shit like that.
Okay, stop it. Okay, we're not going to do that.
So Shell Harbour down south, they only have a mayor, and so she loves being the Lord Mayor while they're just a mayor.
See, this is why Jackson needs to meet the Lord Mayor. Anyway.
Yeah.
So now we've covered the Jackson thing, and then finally, so guys, big news. I put out a contest where...
Oh, yes.
Yes, I put out a contest where I said I want someone and they will get an award. The first person to do it would get an award of $75.
That's a lot.
$75. And honestly...
It's like half a No Mary ticket.
With the hint that we gave last week, I don't think it was a lot of work. I said for $75, you needed to find the origin of the phrase. Let me find it right here. You have to find the origin of this.
I didn't live in New Zealand.
The original when you said it for the first time. And so I got...
I've only ever said it once, by the way. I don't know
you say it about
like
a million times a season. So anyway, you just said it right now. So anyway, I heard from someone, we'll announce who it is at the end because we have to make a decision, Nathan. We have to be judges. Where he said, I think I found it. He tells me the episode, tells me the timestamp, tells me everything I need to know. But he says, I'm not sure though. It doesn't, it's because I'm so used to the sound drop, I can't tell if it's real. Like if you're doing a sound drop or if it's really part of the episode. And so I go, let me go listen. And I listened because his logic was there are 2 other sound drops in there. They're all right there. Because you also hear.
What?
And you also hear.
Wait, what?
So he was like, I
that
can't
was
tell.
all the same sentence, I believe.
I can't tell if it's real. I go, let me go listen. And I'll be honest with you, Nathan, especially on my first listen, I couldn't tell if it was real. I have made up a decision now. Okay.
Okay.
But I'm going to let you, because you're the one that said it, be the final judge. Okay.
I wish I didn't. That and the bird story haunt me.
All right, here we go. And by the way, I've pulled even more than we need, because on a recent episode you said, I want to know what Lori would have said, which is funny because we actually say that in this. We actually do it. So here we go.
Are there people where you go like, I bet that they have women trapped in a dungeon? Because I would bet dollars to donuts, dollars to Uncrustables that Peter Jackson has women tied up in a dungeon.
Okay, so this is where it starts. So this is how we get into it. Lori says she thinks Peter Jackson has...
Wild thing to say.
Somewhere.
Oh, that's a good question. Does Peter Jackson have women tied up in a dungeon, Nathan?
I don't think so.
When you lived in New Zealand, would he just walk around? So hold on, let's stop right here. And I won't stop. I'll let it play through after this so you guys can hear it. You can hear it, okay? So I set up the game for you, right? And I say, when you lived in New Zealand...
It's not a fun game.
Okay. When you lived in New Zealand, and by the way, I want you to explain, didn't I say a joke later that makes no sense? But I'm going to let it play through after this. I might comment over this, but I'm not going to stop it anymore. But I posed the game. I posed the question. Here we go.
What?
When you lived in New Zealand, you just walk around?
Wait, what?
When you lived in New Zealand.
I didn't live in New Zealand.
Oh, well, there you go.
So the answer is no.
So guys, Nathan's giving Nathan's going to be giving some improv and sketch comedy classes in Wollongong, Australia, starting
It's No But. It's the name of it.
So let's stop right here. We are going to play it. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to stop, but we will play the rest. But Nathan, do you think this is the genuine real thing?
Yeah, I can hear myself being really flummoxed. That's the genuine thing.
So
Because
then
if it was just a sound drop, I'd be laughing.
That's what I think too. So you know what, Matt? Matt is the one who found it. Matt, DM me your what's it called again? The
Venmo?
money thing. Venmo. Thank you. Send me your Venmo or whatever, and I'll send you the dough. Yes.
What was it? Was it season 1, 2, Down Under? What was it?
It was 2023, August 28th. I don't know what season that was though.
Probably 2.
Let me look. I don't have it here. I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I think we only did 2 or 3, right?
I think we did 3.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I don't know. The episode was called BMX Bitches, August 28th, 2023. That's the whole episode. All right, here we go.
I still maintain it's not a great game that you threw to me.
Here we go. What are you talking about? I never lived in New Zealand. But meanwhile, Lori, I give him this low-hanging fruit. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then I'll be like, who's this woman? Now, this is obviously an inside joke, but I don't get it. Maybe you do. Yeah, she's known for Gays of Our Lives. And also she's known for riding a unicycle with a balloon attached to a penguin on her shoulder.
Well, all right. Well, Laurie, tell me how you would have run with that joke. So
Okay,
when you were
right
walking
now.
around New
Laurie,
Zealand.
By the way, I'm going to tell you right now, when I heard this, I was laughing out loud. It's very funny. This is the only reason I put it in. It's very funny. Here we go. Did you ever used to see Peter Jackson walking around New Zealand when you lived there?
What?
Yeah, did you ever see Peter Jackson walk around New Zealand? Did you ever see
What?
Yeah, Peter Jackson, Lord of the Rings director. Did you ever see him walk around New Zealand?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's good.
Yeah. He was, he actually in New Zealand, their subway is called a Hawkeye. And so he would walk to Hawkeye every day.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny is he was actually Nathan's improv teacher. You know what he told him at the end?
What?
You shall not pass.
Yeah.
He said.
Are you proud of that one?
That's a pretty good joke. That's why I cut it off right there. I ended on a good punch. Yep.
It was very funny. Lori's funny. You're funny.
Lori's very funny. That shows how funny Lori is. That's the right response when she went.
She's
what?
very funny.
I should actually pull audio of Lori saying what. All right. Well then,
I miss covering Drag Race Down Under. Let's do it, but with Christian.
It'll be fun with Lori, but too bad she's too busy. I wish there was a show with me, you, and Lori on it.
That'd be great.
So anyway, okay. So Matt, like I said, send me your Venmo and I'll send you the dough and we'll go from there. Okay. So that is all I have for the show news stuff. Why don't we go now to this? Oh, no, we don't have any letters.
Joe and Nathan got the skills. Voicemails hot with tea to spill. Stay tuned and get your fill right here on the Rumor Mill.
Yes, it's time for the voicemail segment from speakpipe.com/afterthought media. Once again, like I said, the show is the show. So if you like your shows longer, send in voicemails. I was telling Nathan that I went out for the day today. And when I was on my way back, I was like, oh, it's going to be a short show because we only have one voicemail. And then I got back and there were 4 voicemails in the thing. And so like, here we go. So here's the first one. The first one is from Trevon from Toronto.
Oh, we love Trevon.
From Toronto. Here we go.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Nathan. This is
Hello.
Trevon from Toronto. So a few weeks back, Joe, you were talking about how Nathan was your Australian husband.
Yes, he is.
How you call Robert your boyfriend.
They sure do.
Until he got uncomfortable because he thought you were being serious.
He sure did.
But I will have to say, as a listener, and out of all of your hosts, I do think that you have the best chemistry with Taylor the Latte Boy.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I've always shipped you two together and think that you would make a great couple. You know, even though I don't know either of you personally, and Taylor is with Babalu. And even though you're not each other's type, let's say you guys grew up together or live near each other and maintain the same interests that y'all have today. Do you think that there's a reality where you guys would have dated and or hooked up? Or is Taylor someone you think in every universe you probably just see as only a friend? And Nathan, just so you're not left out, is there any Afterthought hosts other than Joe that you can see yourself with in an alternative universe? Because in my mind, I feel like I could see you with like a Robert, Evan Ayers, or hell, maybe even Christian. Maybe all that hatred towards him is just something you need to let out sexually. But anyways, let me know your thoughts. Love the show and continue to keep up the great work. Take it easy. Bye.
Since he asked me first, I'll go first. You know, I will say I'm very blessed. I'm very, very blessed that I have the ability to make gay friends, and when they become my gay friends, they become desexualized in my head. Okay? So, for instance, I'll even not use Afterthought. There are a lot of people, my parents, my brother, my adopted son Armando, who ship me and John Paul. Yeah, people are constantly shipping me and John Paul. Okay. But I just don't see John Paul like that. I just don't, you know, and the same holds true for Taylor. The same holds true for Mike Lawson. The same holds true for Jay Ellis. The same holds true, yes, for Robert. Yes, for Christian. Christian's a different one because Christian, I think a big reason there is, and Christian and I have, and you know, the same is true for Robert. Robert and Christian and I have talked about this. We just feel like really related in a weird kind of way. Like Robert will always, in fact, specify specifically second cousins, but we feel related. So even Christian and Robert specifically feel related. But there's no Afterthought host that I have sexual or romantic feelings for. I think where it comes from Nathan, and I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for Nathan. He doesn't give honest answers. Where it came from was I said I could totally see in another dimension, in another universe, where I was Nathan's age and he lived in Southern California. I'm only saying he lived here because he loves Disneyland. And where I think Nathan and I would have been a very successful long-term relationship with a whole bunch of different, if I was bald, if I was thin, if I was, 20 years younger, if I was, if he lived over here, all these weird, not realistic things. I do think Nathan and I have a good long-term relationship chemistry. But that said, same thing with Christian and Robert, they feel related. So with Taylor, I just don't have that. I was introduced to Taylor with his then boyfriend Babalu. And so I think immediately he just went there in my brain. What do you think of that, Nathan?
Well, it is funny that you and Taylor, you do live in the same country and you never hang out. Whereas, I live all the way around the world and I've seen you more often than you've seen Taylor recently, I feel.
No. I have spent people might be shocked by this. I have spent significantly more time with you than I have with Taylor. I've only been in Taylor's presence 2 times in my life. And both of those times were pre-Drag Race recap. And
That's crazy.
The first time I met Taylor, he didn't like me. So he stayed away from me. And then the second time I met Taylor, he didn't hate me anymore, but we just didn't move in the same circles. We were at the same convention and I helped him write I didn't even help him write his roast for Joey Boohecker. He already had it written. So I saw him casually, but yeah, I have never been Taylor's physical presence since Drag Race recap.
You guys should hang out. He should come out and see Alaska and O'Mary.
He was supposed to come out the year of the pandemic, and then the pandemic happened. That's another reason I don't like Alaska, or I don't want to pay tickets to go see her, because when Taylor was coming out, it was a big deal, and I bought primo fucking seats for a drag queen of the year, literally third row center, right? And paid I'm not even joking, $300 for the tickets or something. And then COVID happened and they kept pushing it back. And then finally they were like, no, we're not going to do it. And I never got my money back. Never got my money. And I even wrote to Alaska. No word from her.
I remember
She didn't respond. I wrote to her people. No response. They just kept the money. And I was like, I'm not going to fucking pay money now to go see her. Yeah. So anyway, so that's my answer. Now, what's your answer to the question?
My answer, Trevon, you're on crack if you think I want to date Christian. On absolute crack. I feel like I would like to fuck Adam Salandra's brains out.
Yes.
I think that would be a lot of fun.
But then the opportunity was there and the way I'm telling you that Adam Salandra was so down, when is this going to happen when Nathan was here? And Nathan pussied out.
I was Minogue. What do you want
So you're
from
saying
me?
when you come back, you'll do it?
In a heartbeat.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
And yes, I feel like you and I have very, very good long distance boyfriend chats. I feel like we can shoot the shit for hours.
Yeah.
And also, ever since the last trigger warning, I've got a newfound respect for Joey Boohecker. I feel like he and I could have a great time.
Oh wow, there you go. You know what? I'll do a very husband thing right now.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on for a second. And I kind of feel. Hey, go take this out. I feel like you knew this the whole time, right?
Knew what?
That I'm giving you this.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping.
People don't know. I held up the license plate that I stood in line for.
He told me he threw it out.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
And then I realized, that makes no sense. So then I said on trigger warning I was going to sell it. Right. But the whole time.
That I sort of believed. When you said throw it out, I was like, oh, unfortunate.
But the whole time, I think Nathan, this is what a husband does for another husband, is it goes to Disneyland, shits his brains out, just so his husband can have the stupid license plate.
I mean, the shitting the brains out wasn't quite necessary.
Yeah. But just so that he knew it would make his husband happy, so he went all the way to Disneyland to do that.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. Okay, yeah, you definitely one up Adam Salandra right now.
No, I don't want you to fuck me. You can go ahead and fuck Adam Salandra. I just want you to marry me.
Well, you can watch.
Well, no.
Would you watch?
Yeah, I think I would.
No, you would?
Yeah, but for a little bit.
Then dip out.
Yeah, I think it would be like, honestly, I'll really think about this. This is what makes it awkward. I think I'd want it to be like one of you say that you were close, and then I'd come in. I think I'd want to see the end.
Just for that bit.
Yeah, just for that bit.
Yeah, how do you feel about cuck chairs? And like cuck
I've heard
porn?
of them, but I don't know.
I'm not really into it personally, but I've watched a few cuck porns and I'm like, this is great.
Yeah, so here's the deal. Like, do you mean like cuck where then you would like both be humiliating me and like, let's look at this tubby?
Kind of.
No, I would not be into that. Yeah. Honestly, I'd probably just prefer a camera in the room, like a Ring camera or something.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just in the other room. Just that way, you don't need to see me doing that. I don't need to see you. I just watch, and then when I'm done, I just turn it off, and you guys tell me when you're done. I was gonna look something up on the phone. What was it? I don't remember. But okay, so there's that voicemail. Here you go.
Okay, yeah, thanks, Trevon.
Here we go. Next one we have. Everyone should know. I say this all the time, but this time I really mean it. It says anonymous. I will guess. Usually anonymous is Tom Bombs. So I'm gonna guess it's Tom Bombs. I truly did not listen.
Strap in.
Yeah, this is gonna be one of the few times you hear my genuine reaction to the rest of these voicemails. I had heard Trevon's before. Here we go.
Okay.
Hey Joe. Hey Nathan.
Oh.
This is Sean from Kentucky.
Oh, it's not Trevon. I mean, it's not.
We've had
Tom
Sean
Bombs.
before.
Yeah, he's the dentist. No, dentist, a chiropractor.
And he's bald, as I remember.
Yeah, of course you remember that part. Yeah. All right, here we
We've
go.
got a spreadsheet of who's bald.
Yeah, Nathan. In fact, for today's expensive tier, Nathan's just going to name who's bald and who's not bald instead of give stars. All right, here we go.
Want to drop the elder gay. I turned 51 a couple of days ago, and it's kind of hit pretty hard. So I'd rather be the wise gay from Kentucky.
Oh.
Wait, that means I don't see myself as an elder gay. I know Robert, but I'm older than he is. All right.
But Kentucky 51 is different to an LA 50.
True. All right, here we go. See what Sean says.
I have two things I want to talk about. The first one is the whole mess on Big Brother with that Jason or Selena EsTitties. I think it's kind of comical that Frankie Grande and a bunch of the, CD level celebrities, gay allies are pushing that the whole reason that this horrible person got voted out of Big Brother was because he was gay. In all actuality, we all know that Selena PS Titties or whatever is a horrible person. And when you're on camera 24/7, it kind of shows up pretty quickly. So, Joe, you were a good judge of character when you discovered that at the very beginning of the season that she was on, much like Deja Sky and a few of the others. But I digress. So my other thing...
Let me stop there. What do you have any thoughts on this Selena EsTitties getting booted from Big Brother? Nathan, go.
I didn't know she was booted, but I knew as soon as she was going into that house that I would not give a fucking shit about her. I do not like her. I would have thought she'd been annoying as all hell. I'm glad I haven't seen any footage of her. I can just imagine it would just be awful. And yeah, I can see her getting booted out on her own merits, not because she's gay.
So I haven't watched the show. Okay. I've seen TikToks that they get sent to me that are like giving summaries. She is just as annoying as you thought she would be. Everything he said is correct. But what I will say is two things. Is she's proven to be very popular. Yeah, she has a lot of fan support. And actually people are saying I don't understand Big Brother. There's some sort of thing that she could actually get back in some way. I don't know how, right? Oh, but it also seems like there's at least 2 or 3 other people who are also just as annoying and awful and awkward and weird. And so I think where the conversation could be coming from, I guess there's a guy who, I don't understand. Big Brother is so fucking complicated now. I watched it the first 2 or 3 seasons, and it was literally people lived in a house and they voted one out every week. Now there's people wearing egg outfits and this and that, and I don't know what, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, it's too complicated, right? But there is a guy who was head of household, and he's super like douchey, and I think there's a lot of douchey, annoying. In other words, I think Selena's extra annoying and everything, but I think there's a lot of, I think the straight Selena EsTitties on there. I think there's a bunch of them on this show.
Yeah.
Julie Chen tells Selena after she gets out that there was a lot of fan support for her, and she starts screaming and crying, and I was like, thank God. Put her back in the house. All right, let's continue. Let's continue with his voicemail.
Yes, I was a chiropractor on set for a movie that Jared Leto was in.
Yeah.
And I've always had his picture up in my office and been really proud to talk about that, kind of flex a little bit. And now this whole stuff's come up, and I just wanted to ask, with the whole sexual misconduct, Joe, have you ever had any celebrities that have, had scandals after you've worked with them and you've kind of bragged or name dropped and you've had to drop them from your repertoire? And also, love listening to you guys. Nathan, it's great that you and what's his name, Ecuadoro or Argentino are having a good time. But I'm still having a hard time processing the fact that my podcast crush has moved on. So I wish you guys the best of luck, and thanks for bringing me a lot of laughter each week.
They're open, Sean.
Keep love alive, Sean.
Come to BetaCon next May. Maybe I could be watching you and Nathan also have sex. Pass her on party top, Nathan Brown. Oh, but I think in the Adam Sandler situation, you're the bottom, right?
I'll be whatever he wants.
Oh, okay. So anyway, to address what he said. Now, again, sometimes there are things that are kind of known in Hollywood, and I'm always surprised people don't know this. But when this Jared Leto thing happened, I'm like, haven't people always known he's creepy with girls and underage girls? I feel like this is not new information.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track sometimes. I also thought, I thought we already knew this. But
he also has a legendary big dick.
Oh, does he?
Oh, yeah. Supposedly. In fact, I think there's some sort of photo. He likes to show it off. So I think there are photos of it or photos of him in clothes that show it off or something like that. It's not hard to confirm that rumor. So I mean, that doesn't excuse anyone for sexual assault. But I did, because also on top of being a sexual assault person and a big dick, literally, but also figuratively, supposedly he's just a giant pain in the ass, asshole, difficult person.
Maybe that's all that I've actually heard.
Oh, no. I've heard all the stories about, whatever. But I didn't think it was like through Hollywood circles. The other question he asked me, strangely, I have to be careful about what I say. When the expensive tier first started, any OG expensive tier people like Astute Girl or anybody else who was there, Humble Pie, they will remember this. There was a show called Secrets. Oh, yeah. And Secrets was a show that I would tell a insane Hollywood secret, okay, that I was encountered, right? And the show, I don't remember exactly how it worked. Maybe the OG expensive tier people remember how it worked, but it was one of these shows where it was released and then it was deleted within an hour or something weird like that. It didn't last on the feed long. You had to get it when it came out, and that was it, right? And but I will say, and I can't say too much here, but I did do a Secrets episode about this, so this does exist or existed. When the stuff came out about James Franco, I was very vindicated because I used to tell people in my private life about this run-in I had with James Franco, and I think they didn't believe me. And then this story that when James Franco was canceled and why he was canceled came out, I think it vindicated a lot of what I said, or validated, or I don't know what. It vindicated me, validated what I said. So I guess that's the closest I can say legally is I knew about James Franco shit before. There's others people might remember. I told a bunch of stories, and maybe I'll remember later. Like, oh, what about this? I'll tell this story too, but I'll be vague because this one goes to the public feed. Because this involves me, so I can tell this story. This is the version of that story. So, I have sexual assault in my history, right? I think we know this. People know this, right? So there was one time, and I'm going to not use names on this episode for transcript reasons, because, transcripts pick up things. But there was a fairly popular comedian that I was hooking up with for a long time, right?
Sure, yes.
And then it ended, and we hadn't hooked up in a long time. And in fact, I found him kind of gross, right? And I would bump into him all the time, and he'd always want to hook up or something. And there was this one time, in the past 10 years too, before COVID though, sometime between the past 10 years and COVID, so between 2016 and 2020, I was out with some friends, and he was there, and he pulled me out to the parking lot of Barney's Beanery in West Hollywood, and just basically mauled me with his face, like just started making out with me. And I was
at a Barney's Beanery?
At Barney's Beanery. And I was so not into it, but I was like, I'll just do it, right? And then he was like, let's go to my place, because he lived by Barney's Beanery. So we went to his place, and I didn't want to go, but I was like, he wanted to go have sex. And I was like, you know what? Just so he'll leave me alone, I'll go have sex with him, right? And so I went to his place, had sex with him, even though I didn't really want to. And then, when I was done, he was like, okay, I'm going to go to bed. I'm like, I'm going to go back to Barney's Beanery with my friends, and went back, right? Soon after, I had a therapy session, and I was talking to my therapist, and he's probably sitting down the way I was sitting down right now. If you're not in video, I'm like leaning back in my chair. And I told him this story, and I said, yeah, so I did what anybody else would do. I had sex with him so he would leave me alone. And he was like, what? And I go, yeah, I just did what any normal person would do. And just so he would leave me alone, I had sex with him. He goes, that's not what normal people would do.
I thought you were doing me.
No. He goes, yes. I told him that. And he was like,
wait, what?
And he goes, that's not what normal people would do. He goes, that's what people who are victims of continuous sexual assault, that's how they think. And I remember my mind was like blown. My mind was blown. I legitimately thought that is what the normal person would do. Anyway, there you go. All right. Next we have Matt, who just won the contest. I got to think of another contest. What's a lost piece
Matt.
of Afterthought media that we need to find?
I don't know. We'll have to maybe ask the chat room and see what they say.
Yeah, chat room. What's a lost piece of Afterthought media, like a sound clip, the origin of something that we need to find? All right, here we go. Next voicemail. Here we go.
Hey, it's Matt. I spent some time this week looking for Nathan's "I didn't live in New Zealand" quote, and that led me to some of the early Best of Today episodes, which I don't know. That era is just so fun. Hearing Nathan tell the bird story again.
Oh, wait, Matt, what episode is the bird story? Can you please email me that? I'm not going to pay you for that, but can you email me what episode the bird story is? Thank you.
Which that story is not even as bad as it was made out to be, I feel like.
Exactly.
I just want you to know, Nathan, I want you to know Christian is his favorite Afterthought host, and he agrees with everything.
Okay, bad judgment.
He agrees with everything Christian says. All right, here we go.
Lori's Uncrustable thing is particularly funny.
What's her Uncrustable thing?
I don't know, but in the sound clip you played earlier, she said, I'd bet dollars to Uncrustables. So she must have been obsessed with Uncrustables for a while there.
I remember there was a story. Here's the problem. I feel there's several Uncrustable stories. I remember none of them, but I remember that they exist. Wasn't there one where there was like a refrigerator and it was the end of the year and she just took some? Because she figured nobody wanted them. Right. It's something weird. Or was it that she ate an entire box every day or something?
Let's find the origin of that. Thanks, Matt.
I was a huge fan of Nathan's what?
Yeah.
That Lori would quote in the episodes after so frequently. I don't know. I'm so nostalgic for that era, and revisiting it was fun. I'm really looking forward to the three of you on the tea.
Well, don't look forward to this next episode.
Moving forward, I feel like it's going to be amazing. I guess that's all I got.
All right. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you for your hard work and diligence, Matt.
Yeah, that was a lot of work. Thank you, Matt.
Good job.
All right. And then finally we have Katie Whitmire, Katie from Las Vegas.
Oh, Katie from Vegas.
I combined her two voicemails.
She always
has two voicemails. Yeah, she always leaves two. So I combined them to one. Here we go.
Hey, Joe and Joey and Nathan. It's Katie. I am on the beach in Puerto Vallarta, and I just had to send a message to my best friends Joe and Joey and my boyfriend Nathan.
You have a lot of boyfriends, Nathan, and girlfriends.
Yeah, well, I'm poly.
Yeah.
So there you
go. D'Argentino should not be jealous. All right, here we go.
Say hi.
Polly Ann Marie over here.
So I have a follow-up from my voicemail last week about Broadway.
Sure.
So based on your recommendations, I got tickets to see Oh Mary, the national tour.
Oh, the national tour. I was like, none of us said.
With Alaska or
she's going to be she's going to be Alaska. Because Vegas,
great.
I looked specifically for Katie. And
Katie,
Alaska,
I can't wait to hear about this.
In Las Vegas. And so I got those like right after you posted the rumor mill. And then yesterday they just announced that Alaska is going to be playing Mary on the tour, which is like so freaking cool to me. I'm so excited.
Well,
so thank you for those recommendations.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
I do have a follow-up question.
Sure.
So Just in Time is still going to be playing when we go there in October. It actually closes the weekend after we're there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay if I get tickets on the very back row, like the cheapest seats, since it's such a small theater, or do I need to get seats closer to the stage in order to have a good time? Second.
Okay, so let's stop right there. Nathan?
Yeah, I was in the back row for that because also the ticket prices were huge. So it is in the Circle and Square, which is a much smaller venue, and I think the back row is fine. I'm all for it.
All right, here we go. Back to the second question.
Question for Lost Boys. Can I get a seat? Like, I'm looking at seats. The cheapest seats say obstructed view.
Oh.
Are those okay? Or do I need to get more expensive seats? All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Okay.
Katie, I also did the obstructed view.
Oh, you
for
did?
Lost Boys. Yeah, so it's fine. I was on the ones stalls on the side up towards the front. So you do only just miss like a little bit of corner action. But then the people next to me moved, so I actually moved over for the second act as well. So it was a little bit better. So like, yeah, maybe the view's a little bit like not as good, but like we're talking about that difference of hundreds of dollars.
Oh, really? Is that much
and like,
of a
because I
difference?
was going to see like 19 shows in 10 days. Like you can't be buying the best seats every time. You just got to put up with a partial view every now and then. I feel, but I think Lost Boys, a lot of the great like technical like stunts and flying and shit that happens center, so you're fine.
Okay, there you go. Look, Nathan actually having the answers here.
Hey, Joe and Nathan. It's Katie again. So we're in Puerto Vallarta on the beach.
Yeah.
And my husband just called me back up from the water because he was like, who are you talking to on the phone? And I was trying to explain to him Afterthought Media and this whole other world that he has like no idea that I'm...
Wait, the husband doesn't know about Afterthought Media?
That's not cool,
Weird.
Katie.
even involved in. And now here we are. But my husband, Joe, Nathan, I think you would really like him. So he's bald. He's muscular.
Yes!
He's a little bit older. He's like totally your type. Joe, say hi.
Oh my God.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, that's all. Love you. Bye.
All right. I'm just still in shock. I'm still in shock that he didn't know that she listened to, like, he didn't know any of this.
Who cares? He sounds hot.
Why am I jealous because his name's Joe? Okay.
I'm gonna need some pics, Katie. We're gonna need some pics.
All right. Well, then there you go. I mean, those are all the voicemails. Nathan, it's time to do the
Oh, also,
yeah.
I'm going to a party tonight, and it's movie themed.
Yeah.
You can dress as like a movie or a different character.
Sure.
Argentino last night was helping me with my costume. I'm gonna go as Dobby. Here's a photo. Do you think that's
Who's
good?
Darby?
Dobby from Harry Potter.
I don't know Harry Potter.
You don't know Dobby?
No.
I think I ate. I'm looking at it. I can't wait for the party.
Where did you get the
eye mask I got in London, then I got a bald cap, I got some fake feet, and then I just got Argentino just cut up a sheet. But I'm killing it.
All right, very good. Look at the callus on those feet.
Well, that's why I've got the little fake feet slip-ons.
Oh, those are fake?
So people can't see it. Yes.
Oh, I thought those were real. All right, here we go. Supernova Ghoul.
Not bald.
Oh, not bald. Keena, by the way, Keena wrote me a very nice message on Instagram. And this is true for any, especially expensive tier. I don't know what happened expensive tier, but this is true for anybody, not just expensive tier. I don't know. This is a weird thing I've never experienced before. Somehow Patreon has jumbled up all your access. So if there's a show that you're supposed to have access to and you're not getting access to it, please feel free to message me and I will fix that as soon as I can. People have been, Keena's not the only one. And actually, Matt had to do it too. I don't know what's going on, but so thank you, Keena, for a very nice message.
And she's bald.
Oh, she's bald. Braxton Cahill.
Oh, I hope bald.
Oh, I hope not bald. Still no voicemail from him, though. Polly Ann Marie.
Not bald.
Yeah, I don't think she's bald. Matt.
Not bald.
Not bald.
Yet.
Yeah. Graham Crackers.
Bald. Yes.
Oh, you think Graham Crackers is bald?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Little Delicious.
Not bald.
Yeah, I don't think Little Delicious is, well, I almost made a very dark joke, but I didn't make it.
Oh, we didn't get any follow-up from Little last week after that story?
No, he thought it was funny. He thought, in fact, he didn't even want me to bleep out that horrible joke I made at the end. Was anybody in the chat room offended by, oh, we have some Q&As. We'll do them off the air, everybody.
Yeah, we'll do, oh, yeah. Well, also, I just saw Katie said that she sent you a photo of Joe. Can you dig this out?
I know where it is. Katie.
It's imperative.
No, I know what, I didn't say anything I was going to tell you off the air. Katie sent it to me in an email that was meant to be anonymous from her. That's why I was like, why is she telling on herself? I was going to send it to you off the air. All right. Afterthought's only straight man, Mike Yeager, is here.
Bold.
Efren Barbosa.
Bold.
I'll tell you what, when Nathan's here next spring, he's going to be giving a bunch of people the old Philskit pony.
Not bold.
Theo.
Not bold.
I can't see. Theo has a picture of his face, but I can't see it. Oh, wait. Let me see. I'm trying to see, expand the picture here. Yeah, not bald. I just looked. Super producer Scott Dreyer.
Not bald yet.
Myra FG.
Getting there, though.
Myra FG.
Not bald.
Emily Tully.
Not bald, but she does wear wigs.
Oh, she does.
Yeah, she does.
Travi Cosmos. Who you thought was Trots Away.
I get Travi and Trots mixed up.
I always get Trots Away and Doofus Maximus mixed up. I don't know why. Tom Bombs. Who I hope he's okay. We didn't get a message from him this week.
Yeah. I think he's bald for wigs as well for his undercover work. He must be deep undercover.
I think Tom Bombs is for sure
bald.
Yeah. Jackie Chirinos, who, God bless her. She comments on every episode, and I love it's not just like, it's like a thoughtful, she really listened to comment. I think she is a superstar. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, love her. Did Jazzy do the, hi guys, just popping in to say hi, I'm busy.
I haven't looked yet.
Did she do that today?
I
haven't looked yet.
Mary Shine, Chicago's based super reporter Mary Shine.
Not bald.
Lori's girlfriend, Lucy Carrasco.
Not bald.
I went somewhere and I heard a version of I Love the Nightlife in Spanish. And I don't know why I was like, I got to record this. But I didn't. Astute Girl.
Not bald.
Dave.
Oh, bald.
Oh, your boyfriend, Runner Brandon.
He's not bald. I've checked.
Oh. E. Smith and the Saturday Night Live Band.
Bald.
J. Thomas Plank.
Not bald.
Ironically, J. Thomas Plank, I believe, is bald.
But he's got so much beard hair.
Yeah.
It overcompensates for the baldness. So metaphorically not bald.
What kind of hair does he have?
Big old bushy beard, doesn't he?
Okay, now how do you say B-E-A-D?
Beard.
And
beard.
Wait, so B-E-A-R-D is what?
Beard.
And then B-E-A-D.
Bead.
Nikki Pettit.
Not bald.
Yeah, I don't think so. Trots Away.
Bald?
This must be why I confuse him, because look who's next. Doofus Maximus.
Bald.
Yeah, I don't know. Anakin's.
Not bald.
Oh, I was talking to Adam Burns. Somebody.
Oh yeah, bald.
Somebody for Christmas gave me this community cookbook called Calling All Cooks.
Oh, great.
And here's the new thing we're going to do for this show. They have a bunch of weird ass casseroles. I'm just going to open one up. Okay. It's all kinds of like community goods. So today, Kathy Zender's making dream pie. Paige.
Ooh, what's in a dream pie, Kathy?
A dream pie is the first layer is flour, butter, and nuts. The second layer is cream cheese, powdered sugar, vanilla, and Cool Whip. And then the third layer, it's actually kind of strangely good, instant chocolate pudding and milk.
Sounds nice.
Sounds very decadent. Well, there's two dream pies, actually. The other dream pie is crushed pineapple, sour cherries, sugar flour, orange jello, pecans, bananas, and cracker. Oh, graham cracker crust. That's probably because of graham crackers. That's probably the one that Kathy Zender's making. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Where are we? Oh, Nikki Baker. Nikki Baker's making the other dream pie.
Yeah. Not bald.
Pete SF.
Bald. Fingers crossed.
Derek Byers.
Oh, not bald.
Clinton Williamson.
Bald.
Poppy Woods.
Not bald.
Jazzy Ray, who owes us a voicemail or something, right? She's supposed to do something. No.
Well, she hasn't popped in just to say hi.
Oh, okay.
That's the problem.
Icon, the moment. She's everything. Lauren Eckert. I will say, so I talked to her recently, and she's like, I don't know where she is now, but she was in early April. And now I get messages from her being like, I don't know, something that happened in April. And she's like, what? Like,
wait, what?
Nathan and Argyle broke up? It's something like that. You know, that was before April. But like, she's like so shy. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like, Jay's leaving the tea? Something like that, right? Brad Coley. Oh,
bald.
Yeah. I think he actually. Brad, are you bald? I forget.
think he's bald.
Katie Whitmire.
No, but her boyfriend is.
Yeah. AJ Norris. Who
Receding.
was first and now not. Now he's second to last. And finally, Sarah Me.
Is Sarah me?
No, Sarah you.
Sarah you.
Yeah.
Sarah me. We gotta work that out.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Wait, we gotta answer the chat room question.
We're doing it off the air. That's gonna be the people's incentive to show up to the lives.
Bye.
You know what? Since Lori and I are the only ones doing the tea this week, maybe that will be the tea bonus episode. That way you're on the tea.
Oh. Okay.
That's my favorite part. That's why I waited till it was over. Where it goes dun 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 dun. All right, let's see what these Q&As are. There's only two. Okay, Pavianch. How does Nathan feel about Stacey Schroeder or Stassi Schrader? Why didn't I say her name? Getting her own show on Freeform. She keeps saying that Disney gave her the opportunity. Well, Disney owns Freeform.
I don't have too many feelings about it. I feel like it's time. I'm interested. I probably will watch an episode or two. If it's shit, I'll stop. But it's not. I haven't been clamoring for her return, honestly. But in retrospect, she did bring good TV. But I think wasn't she fired from Vanderpump because she was a little racist, or she said something that was racist?
I don't know.
So like that sucks. But that's years ago, and maybe she's learned. I
don't know. All right, not a question. Next contest idea. Find the origin of Brenda Boo on Afterthought. So she was only on one episode. I think technically she was on two. I think she was a guest later. But what happened is she had a show. I don't remember what the name of the show was. You'd have to go through the archives and find it. But that one, I won't give too, at this stage, that one's not $75 to me. That one is $25 to me. Not only that, I won't give a hint yet, but there is a very easy way, I believe, to find it. I believe. Oh, I don't know. I'd actually have to go searching for that myself because I could also see that one. That one might even be a lost piece of media. That one might even be a lost piece of media. I'm not sure. That one's going to be a tricky one, Pavi. So, yeah, we'll hold off. But since it's not going up, people won't know. But that is a good one. But I don't know where that is. Katie says, Joe, tell us an update on your coffee house hookup. But Nathan, I talked to you about this, haven't I?
Yeah, but
so there really isn't much of an update. I mean, there is, but it got the conversation got very heated. But he's young, and so I had a conversation with him where I was like, listen, I got to tell you something. I don't know how to proceed with this because I can't tell if you're joking and I can't tell if you're being serious because he does have sort of that jokey vibe about him. And he did say it was a little bit of both, but he also said that he's never been with a guy before and he was kind of nervous and that when he said it the first time, he was kind of regretting it because he doesn't know if he's ready, blah, 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 blah. So I just did the appropriate older guy thing and was like, then you know what? And the way I sold it was, look, I like coming here. I don't want things to be awkward here. So
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Why don't we
it's very mature and a reasonable approach, but I do wish you just fucked him.
He's in. I have a picture of him actually. He's not also really my type. I just thought it was kind of hot that hold on.
Also gonna need that photo of Katie's boyfriend.
Yeah, I have to find that one for you. But
that's all I can think about.
He is very your type, if I'm being honest. What were they looking for right now? Oh.
And Jackson hasn't responded.
But true, but it's kind of early there, don't you think? Oh wait, I think I just deleted it today. I was deleting because he was
go to your deleted.
Oh, that's true. He was in the background of a picture. He kind of looks like an ugly Jon Snow.
I also just got texted a picture. So my friend, her friend, he's like quite like a conventionally attractive person, whatever. But he has just gotten married to this one guy, and yeah, he's cute. He's cute. Anyway, her gay friends got married to this other guy, and she doesn't like this other guy, and she thinks he's like, she just thinks there's a huge disparity between the looks. Anyway, they just got married, and the photos that they've posted are not good.
Oh wait, let me see. Hold on.
It's very
it's
like he's got Quasimodo face in that photo. But I'm like, they posted this.
It's like Lori thinks he's a spitting image of what's his name?
Jacob Elordi.
Yeah, Lori thinks that's Jacob Elordi on the right.
I mean, I don't want to be vain, but like that's just what my friend says. She sent me that photo, and I was like, okay.
Honestly, it's not giving Quasimodo. It's giving, and this is something only Taylor would understand, I think, or I don't know who would get it here. It's giving Corky from Life Goes On, and you'll have to Google that. But it's giving Corky from Life Goes On.
I would.
Which, by the way, you'd be interested because it was a TV show that starred Patti LuPone as Corky's mom.
Oh, in her memoir, I read about that actually.
Oh, what did she think of it?
Is she? did he have Down syndrome?
Yes.
Is that one? She loved the show.
Yeah.
She said it was great.
It was popular. It ran for a while. People liked it.
Yeah.
Okay, are there any more Q's and A's? So what I'm going to do right now is going to be, I'll play some music. Unless you've gone through this chat room. Let's see here.
I haven't seen too much.
Hi, Phantom. Ephraim Barbeau. The Phantom was great. Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. Isaac was talking about your.
And I think
foursome.
Ephraim, I might have said you were bald, but I can see that you're not. My bad.
Nah, I want to watch it. I don't know what that is. I'm excited for All Stars 1. Oh, thank you, Mary Shine. Hi, everyone. We're the OGs with Taylor? What does that mean? Doofus, what does that mean? The episode's only been 45 minutes is such a blessing. Yeah, it is. Ephraim Barboza. So I know what Joe has said about other franchises, but Drag Race...
he was asking if the OGs were with Taylor, but you then clarified that it was with Evan.
Oh, but Drag Race Mexico is good. The cast is stacked with almost all finalists from their respected seasons. Oh. Ephraim Barboza, I vote Joe takes Afterthought field trip to see Alaska and reports back.
Well, we'll just get Katie to do it.
Yeah. Well, Stu Girl's also going in San Diego. Maybe we should do an episode with them.
Yes, a round table.
Yeah. SDC, I think he did something that was pro-Israel. Okay.
Was that Jared?
No, Boy George. I remember that. I went back to listen to the Down Under seasons for this contest, and they were very fun listens. What episode was it? I think that was season 3.
Are they on the radio rotation?
No, I have no drag ratios on the audio. Should there be a drag? Should there be? The problem is I only get so much space. And I believe drag race shows would take up a lot of space. And my logic was you can go find them on the feed. Oh, wait a minute. But is Drag Race Down Under on the it's on the Patreon feed. It was such a mess to find it. I got to go find I thought I organized the episodes. There might be missing episodes. I think the original, I don't know how this happened, but look, they exist on the feed. I could download them. But I don't know how, but I could download them. But I couldn't find any of the Drag Race Down Under. That doesn't mean they're gone. It could just mean that they're like in some folder that I don't know about. Anyway. Wait, that's it ever? What does that mean? Good job, Matt. What does that mean? Wait, that's it ever? I don't know. As soon as I saw that license plate, I said to myself that Nathan would own that soon. Aw, she knew, Nathan, about my deep love for you.
Yeah.
Mary Shine.
And I appreciate it.
I know you do. I was wondering why he wouldn't give it to Nathan instead of throwing it away. Okay, that's what I thought. It was such a bad lie that I said. Like, why would I throw it away?
I know. Crazy.
I would, if anything, give it away as a giveaway in the show if I weren't going to give it to Nathan. Like, I can't do that. Yeah.
And it is kind of kismet that the year I get a car is the year you start getting all this car shit that you don't want.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's perfect.
Booted in a 12-0 vote. Pathetic. Oh yeah. PTS titties is awful. She tried to be messy. The straights called her out and she got crazy. Lauren Simmons, even though the HOH is most likely racist and homophobic, allegedly. Oh, they're all talking about Big Brother. Okay. Oh God. I was a little tipsy. Heh heh. He is very hot. Joe actually has a pic of him. You can show him, Joe. Okay. That's insane.
I'm getting
Nathan.
edged with this photo.
Send it to me, Rachel. Oh, funny. Oh, it's you. It's on TikTok too. What's on TikTok?
I know it's hard when we read the chat room.
Not quite a cat lady. STC says. Okay. If any, I don't know that not quite a cat lady's on the Patreon feed, but maybe it is. But thank you, STC. I don't know how to post pics in the chat. I emailed you, Joe. It's giving shaven Seth Rogen. Who is?
Maybe that photo of my friend's friend.
Of All Stars 1 recap, a lot of Jay Ellis every time I listen to Afterthought Radio. Of All Stars 1 recap, what does that mean? You need a one-on-one with Nat. Pavianch, I didn't realize you only had ever met Taylor those 2 times. Love that you guys have such a great rapport. Yeah, I think it'd be weird to see Taylor again. It's been over 10 years.
Well, why don't you come to Florida when I'm in Florida next?
But we'll surprise him. I won't tell him. And then when he doesn't meet up with you, I'll be like, I was here.
I know. I got to message him and give him plenty of notice.
Every month. He'd love that. Well, he got really mad. I don't know if you guys remember this bit. Remember he and his co-host on Pause My Co-Pilot were going to go on a Disney cruise? And I said that I was going to go on the cruise and I was not going to acknowledge them. I would just be there. And he got really scared. He wouldn't tell me when the cruise was or anything.
I actually think you should come on one of my Disney cruises. And Taylor. Can we make that BetaCon just on a Disney cruise?
But we won't share.
There's like a 3-day Disney dream.
I don't want to share a room with JB. I want to just be.
You get your own.
It would just be our honeymoon suite.
Oh, she can get her own room.
Yeah, she can get her own room. Or I can get my own room and she can just stay in my room.
Yes, perfect.
But honestly, the complete answer, even if we were married, I would have my own room. I'm not sharing a room with people.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Well, wait, how much? I don't know how much.
So wait, is this the tea?
I don't know what this is. No, it's not. I'm gonna do a T-bonus. That would be. If I were exclusive tier and this was a T-bonus, I'd be so mad. This is what this will be. I will give the expensive tier. This will be the expensive tier version of the rumor mill.
Just leave it at the end of the rumor mill. People don't listen through the names, so it'll be a nice surprise to whoever gets it.
You know what?
Oh, let's do a game.
Yeah, but I don't.
Comment a certain word if you got this far.
There's only 8 people here. There's not many people here right now. Okay. Excluding anybody here. Oh, you know what we do, Nathan? I know what we do. Why don't we end the live, and then we'll play the game.
Then have the secret word.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks for joining.
I just like this song.
Mitty knows that just when you thought you had your body all figured out, bam, perimenopause. Suddenly, your hormones are raging like it's puberty round 2. You're waking up at 3 a.m. and dealing with mood swings that have mood swings. Your ears are itchy, your jeans don't fit, you need an industrial-sized fan to cool down, and you've suddenly forgotten the word for microwave. Most women in perimenopause don't know that they are, even though it can last for 10 years. They also don't realize that most of their symptoms are treatable. That's why we built MIDI Health. MIDI is a company built by women who've been through it. Our menopause experts actually listen and treat the real symptoms you're feeling. Your symptoms aren't just common, they're treatable. Schedule a visit with a menopause specialist at MIDI. Visit joinmidi.com. Specialist-led care, virtual visits, insurance eligible. Midlife needs MIDI. Results may vary. Medications prescribed only if clinically appropriate based on a consultation with a clinician. Insurance coverage varies. Check with your plan for coverage.